Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Highspots TV. I'm associate producer Jake Manning. Just want to give you guys kind of a rundown of what we got coming up here in the month of July. Got a lot of exciting interviews and matches and stuff like that. Just want to give you kind of a rundown right now. For most of you subscribers right now, I'm sure you're enjoying the Breakfast in Bed interview with Sin and Stacy Carter. It's an 8-part interview and be running till July 8th. So why don't we go ahead and take a look at a preview right now of that interview.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, I'm the Warlord of Weird, Sin Bodhi, formerly Kizarni of WWE.
And I'm Stacy Carter, formerly known as The Cat and Miss Kitty.
And you are watching Highspots.tv. Stay tuned, your life is about to be turned into a 3-ring motherfucking circus.
I was the owner of a hair salon in Memphis when you were in high school.
Woman! Is it weird I want to do you right now? You're getting all angry?
You did not just do that. Valeting, stink-facing,
Look
bronco busting.
Look at the shitter on that critter, as they say in Alabama. Look at right there. Who else could give you a stink face? Hell yeah, woman.
I'm going to give you one in a minute. Yeah.
You top came off during a wrestling show?
In the Nashville Fairgrounds.
You perv. How could you do something like that?
Your top's off now.
Because I didn't want to hurt her, and B didn't want to offend her in any way or something, grabbing onto something I wasn't supposed to be grabbing on or whatever.
So you ended up sticking your nose in her butt?
So essentially, I ended up sticking my nose right up her poop chute, and I do have to say, it was tremendous.
Was Terry Reynolds a pleasure to work with? I wouldn't say she was a pleasure to work with, but she wasn't a problem to work with. Go ahead, what?
And then that night, I was taken off to go to Athens, and he's like, "Where are you working tomorrow?" I said, "Athens." He goes, "Oh, you working for good old Alvin?" And I go, "Yeah." He goes, "All right, well, you tell her daughter I said hi, tell her I miss her pussy."
Oh, gosh.
And I was just like, that's so romantic. It's awesome that he would tell me that to tell some girl of some daughter of some promoter. I just thought, man.
And Jerry was on the phone with him for, I don't know, maybe 15 or 20 minutes. And he's like, "Yeah, sure, no problem." Just like a regular conversation. And he gets off the phone and he's like, "You never believe what that was." Like, what? And he goes, "Well, the WWE wants you to come up there and work for them." So I told him, okay. I'm like, okay.
Jake, I just knew I didn't want to aspire to get my hopes up to think he's going to be nice or think he's going to be this or that or whatever. And so I went up and shook his hand and said, "My name's Nick, nice to meet you." And he just looked at me and goes, "How the fuck do you know if it's nice to meet me?" And he walked away. And I just thought, all right, what a douche.
And I didn't know at the time that it had happened. I really thought that it was the way they said it was going to be. I didn't know the camera was to my face, and I didn't see it until the next day at catering with all the boys, and we're watching it, and oh my gosh. So go to the door, and he's like, "Get your stuff, it's time to go, we gotta go." Why? Just do it. Don't ask me any questions, let's go. And I wasn't accepting that. What's wrong? Why do we need to go? Wait, no, I gotta get ready. Brian just told me. He goes, "They fired you. We have to go."
And so he's like, "Can you speak Carney?" He is like, he is in. "All right, well, good. You're going to do all your promos in Carney. And your name, get this. It's Kizarni." He goes, "It's Carney for Carney. You get it?" I'm like, I got it. I love it, boss. And I fucking hated it.
No, I was never unfaithful to Jerry, ever in our relationship was I ever unfaithful to Jerry. I just didn't know who I was or what I was. All I knew was the things that he had told me, I didn't know if it was who I was because of me or who I was because of a product that he had created or made. Is that what happened?
Well, yes and no.
Or did you say, "I'm done with girls, I'm sick of you all"?
Yeah, I wish I was gay. I might have got further in the wrestling business, but I love
Thank goodness you're not.
Yeah, amen. I love wrestling, but I'm really just not in the mood to take a chin omelet to get a push, so.
Okay, folks, I want to go over something real quickly for you. Just let you know, a day pass is only $9.99, but a monthly pass is only $14.99. So if you visit Highspots TV more than twice a month, It's more than worth it, folks. Trust me. We got a lot of great, exciting things coming up for you. One thing we're going to try this month of July is some regular programming for you. We got certain days where we air certain things, so want to give you kind of a rundown. We got 3 days that are kind of already set, and we're working on a few. And please, if you have any suggestions of some regular programming you would like to see in our extensive video library. But let me give you a rundown of what we got coming up in July. Every Monday, we're going to run a little feature called Before They Were on Raw, or Before They Were Superstars, that is. Basically, anybody who's in the WWE, TNA, people like CM Punk, Evan Bourne, MVP. We've got tons of footage of these guys before they ever made it to the big time, and we're going to air that every Monday, on top of some other regular programmings that are coming through. Also, every Friday, we have a new content partner in Dangerous Women of Wrestling. So, for all of you who don't have dates on Friday nights, much like myself, you can get close to your computer screen and enjoy the lovely and beautiful Dangerous Women of Wrestling. On Sunday, of course, we got Project Paul London still continuing on. Paul's sending us footage all the time. We're filming new stuff with him all the time. We got a couple new episodes coming up, and we got some older footage of him that we're working on him with and editing and stuff. We got a lot of exciting stuff with Paul. Just spoke with him about a weekend ago. We got some really great stuff coming up for you in the next couple months and weeks. But also, in about probably 2 weeks or so, we're going to add some more regular programming. We've got Season 2 of Brickhouse TV, and I've got a rare, tiny little taste of Brickhouse TV. Let's take a look.
You know, the thing about it is, whenever you're on TV, it allows you to have a privileged position. And my privileged position was, it got me a lot of poontang. I mean, a lot of poontang. And I'm talking, it wasn't no Will Chamberlain lot of poontang, but more than the average Joe poontang. Yes, I did it. Thousands. And two of the two people that I like to talk to about now is Judy Martin and Joyce Grable. I can remember one night in San Antonio, Texas, they came in and they wrestled, and we wound up staying at the same hotel together. Well, let me tell you something right now. I'm going to just tell you real quick and easy. They weren't not only tag team champions in the ring, but them bitches was tag team champions in the bedroom, too. High five and tag team out. Brother, they put so much heat up on my black ass, brother. I'm telling you, I was like a furnace up in that hotel room. Judy Martin and Joyce Grable, good looking out. You took care of brother when you hooked them up in that hotel room. And y'all still tag team champions to this day. I'm going to tell you something right now. When the world will soon discover that Judy Martin and Joyce Grable are the best when it comes to dealing under the cover. Hats off to you ladies. Good looking out for a brother.
All right, folks, that does it for the July preview. Just want to remind you one more time that a day pass is only $9.99, whereas a monthly pass is $14.99. So if you're going to watch an episode of Brickhouse TV and an episode of Project Paul London, it's more than worth it to get the monthly pass. Got a lot of exciting things coming up in July, and this is one heck of a month to start. So, just want to remind you, folks, stay tuned to Highspots TV, where we're thinking outside the box.